my god, are we in? Oh my god, we're in! Okay, guys, welcome to Leagues 4 Trailblazer Reloaded. It has been an absolute nightmare getting on today. I am one of the unlucky people who decided to sign up for a Jagex account because I thought the benefits sounded pretty good. And that means I took a while to get on. So let's get this tutorial going real quick and I'll get back to you as soon as we start doing some tasks. Day one of Leagues was a huge success, and it was crazy seeing so many people all doing the same grinds at the same time. 2,000 people packed into such a small area. The first major goal was to get a new area unlocked by completing at least 60 tasks in the Mistle and Karamja areas. Alright guys, we've done it. We did not die in the Stronghold of Security. I'm going to quickly grab those fancy boots, put them on. That's a task, and we're going to head straight to Karamja actually. And along the way, we unlocked our first relic, which was a choice between two major transport buffs. So looking at it, we can actually get a new relic now. Now, Fairy's Flight, I feel like as long as you have one teleport that's close to a fairy ring and a spirit tree, Fairy's Flight's kind of underrated. Now, I might end up going Fremenic, which means the Globetrotter might not be great in the end game when I have a maxed house. However, I just think you're always going to have that teleport to the Grand Exchange after the Varrock Medium. And once you've done the Varrock Easy, teleport near a fairy ring. I think Globetrotter is the choice for me. So I'm actually going to select this. Despite having a solid plan in place for well over 60 tasks, that does not mean that we did not run into a couple of hiccups. So this is a bit of a surprise. Obviously, a lot of people had this medium task worked into their route. And all of these trees are missing their bananas. There's some spawning now. I wonder how quick they come back. I'm just going to try real quick, but I'm not going to waste too much time here. Oh, this should be quite quick. Starting to see why that was a 40-point task, but I'm going to collect my payment because I'm desperate for money. And we're actually at the point now where we could go to a new area. I need to go unlock my relic, but we still have a few things that I want to do in Mistletoe first before we move on. Okay, so I actually had to go back to the ham hideout as I still need a rusty sword, and when I got booted out there was some rising roots right here, so we'll quickly do this, but that's a task. That's super lucky. Very nice. This is actually triple lucky because since I was in Draenor, I dropped off all my stuff at the bank, including my axe. This steel axe is one I got from pickpocketing a ham member. And here we are, travel to Fossil Island, and dog's in here, isn't he? Pet the dog. Great, so we actually did 16 more tasks than we needed. Granted, we did not unlock the first area as quick as some other people. You can see here, I've been playing for a little over 2 hours. That's perfectly fine. I feel like I've set up a lot of future tasks as well, and we're actually making decent progress on the Lumbridge and Varrock achievement diaries, and those are medium tasks just for doing those, so definitely worth the extra time spent. But now it's time to unlock our first new area, and it's gotta be Kandarin. I thought I was gonna have to really think about this, spend some time AFKing, but no, I know that I want to go Kandarin. Some people are really afraid of like the monkey agility grind and the demonic gorillas grind. Demonic gorillas, yeah, that might be a bit annoying depending on RNG, but those aren't grinds I mind. Kandarin's unlocked. Let's head there now. With a new area unlocked, that meant two things. First, we were able to do a bunch of high XP rewarding quests to shoot up our levels, and as well, competition for resources was much lower, so some of the tasks that we were unable to do earlier were now on the table. So the first quest that we're going to do is an absolutely iconic one, something that every Iron Man does as soon as they start their new accounts, and I'm sure a lot of people are having a similar idea and are going to go rushing the waterfall quest. Alright, I'm definitely going to risk a hit here. Oh no! It's a good thing I can just teleport straight back. Guys, and this is the big moment that I've been waiting for. Use this earn 110 XP in both. That's straight up to 50 attack and 50 strength. That's actually going to be a few tasks because we'll have our first level 40 or our first level 50. I think there's a couple combat level tasks as well. Yeah, so that was 4 tasks right there, even though there wasn't one for the quest itself. Next up is Fight Arena. We actually had way more runes than we needed, which is really nice. I think we also got up to about 28 mage. Yeah, nice, good stuff. And that's another 7 attack levels, which is fantastic. We're 3 off being able to wield dragon weaponry, which I think that's probably going to be my first major goal, is to get the money together, get 60 attack, and equip a dragon scimitar, which is actually 2 tasks. And that sea slug done for another 57,000 fishing experience, which gets us all the way up to level 44. And that's another super easy 20k fishing XP up to 47. So I'm going to take a small break from questing. We'll get back to a few of the small quests in a bit. However, one of the big advantages of now having an own area is that I can come to a mine that's much less occupied and mine a copper ore, 10 tin, and I think it's something like 30 iron. There's the 50 iron ore we need. So I'm going to go quickly bank this at Yenil, and then we're going to move on to a little bit of hunt. And those tasks meant that we could unlock our second relic, a choice between Fire Sale, which is infinite money, and Banker's Note, which allows you to note and unnote items in your inventory at will. Both crazy strong and such a difficult choice. That is, however, our third relic, which means that we can unlock Banker's Note. Now, this was actually a much more difficult decision than I thought. Banker's Note's not going to be super useful when you're really strong and can take on the PVM opportunities without having to worry about longevity. However, I still think Banker's Note's going to be great for things like skilling. If I'm chopping logs, I don't want to have to go and drop all those logs off in a bank. Yeah, last recall might help. I could teleport to a bank and then last recall back. However, I do think that Banker's Sale is going to have a Banker's Note's going to have a lot more use for me personally than Fire Sale. Yeah, money might be a little bit of an issue in the early game, but I'm sure we'll be swimming in it by the end. So there it is. That's the Banker's Note relic unlocked. I now have the ability to this is it. Activate Banker's Note. I'm gonna have to figure out how this is used, but real quick, let's give it a test. Let's grab that silk from earlier. In fact, I'll pull it out as a note, so I've got it all. We'll go sell it. And if I just use this, does this? Oh my god. Truly, this is broken. This is going to be so much fun. But let's go sell this silk, get some money. That'll get us into a good position, and let's do some easy tasks. Now, this is something you're going to have to be careful with Production Prodigy, is that I need to craft 1 bronze full helm and 1 bronze plate skirt, at least. So I'm going to have to drop everything, and then I can pick up the rest of my bars, and the rest we'll just do as bronze plate skirts. There's Elemental Workshop 2 done. Definitely a pleasure of a quest, one I definitely have fond memories of doing back when it was the actual old school. But that is crazy amounts of progress. As you can see, we're now up to level 45 smithing and 44 crafting. So I actually had to hop worlds just to find a god that wasn't in the process of being robbed. However, that's fine, because we're going to jump into the Varrock sewers next and just kill a moss giant. So I'm on my way to kill a Tazar, but we want to think about those achievement diaries again, so I'm just going to pop through here. That's a medium task for Karamja, and I'm also going to jump into the fight caves real quick, just to get an easy task out of the way. So this is something I've been very excited to do. They did show this in the Banker's Note. I'm going to quickly drop a few Pure Essence, the ones that I don't need, just that way I can save them for any achievement diary tasks or any other tasks, but wow. A little later into the leagues, it was time to start knocking out some of those tasks that gave us trouble in the early game, because we were closing in on the most important choice of the league, and that is which combat relic we will be picking. Okay, it looks like this is still quite popular, so we're just going to see if we can outcut everybody here. Yay. I'm going to say it's really satisfying seeing all these plans come together. Even though, this is a very simple thing to do. This would have taken me maybe 5 minutes, but I effectively zero-timed it just by planning out my route and making sure that I wasn't going out of my way to get something like an onion or red berries. I picked them up on the way. There we go. That's 1,000 arrow shafts, enough points for a tier 4 relic. I think I have to unlock this one at the bank because I get that arcane grimoire or whatever it's called. Have a look. It's going to have to be mage. I thought I was really going to get some choice paralysis when it came down to it, but in the moment, I just know, this is what I want to do. I want to go mage. I want to get that shadow. And this is that first major step. We get a rune pouch as well. I didn't even realize that. That's fantastic. So our inventory, these six or these items near the top, these are probably going to become pretty much mainstays in my inventory. It might be a bit of a nightmare to work around, but also, oh, the shrimp's taking up too much space. Sorted. Oh my god, I just had to see what it looks like. Oh, and there's combat level 50. That's actually kind of cool. I just wanted to see what the 2-tick fast speed looked like. That's crazy fun, and the game is super lagging. With Mage locked in, we needed to find a way to use it and a way to get runes. And the best way to do that was to unlock our second area. And let me tell you, when we got to that second area, things got crazy. Nice and easy. Now I could just run to Camelot. It is right next to me, but why do any of that when you can just teleport anywhere in the game? So I am 2 tasks away. One of the really easy tasks that I misunderstood this one as promptly teleporting you. So that's teleported by whatever its actual name is. And then as well, I'm going to see if I can kill one of the tortoise riders in the Gnome Stronghold. If not, I'll run to Shiloh Village and I'll catch a salmon. Okay, so these guys actually killed me once, and they might again. But it just came back so quick that I was able to... Oh, no! I came back so quick that I was able to just finish it off. And that's all of the task needed to unlock the new area. And this is the easiest decision for me. Going desert, or even if I didn't go mage, I would have been going desert. So instant unlock. The moment I walked into the desert, I remembered a money-making method that I was fully aware of before starting leagues. A few people had mentioned it, but I just kind of forgot about it until I saw it. So the gem traders, they will sell you uncut gems and buy them back for more money. So I'm going to go and do exactly that. Just kind of see how much money it is, how quick we can get there. Okay, this is even crazier money than I thought. What you can hear right there is me rapidly tapping my mouse with 2 fingers. You don't have to close and open the store every time. You just... This is insane. He never runs out of stock. So we're just going to buy buttloads of these. And this is amazing crafting experience as well. I might go to level 60 crafting here just for the medium task. In fact, it might even be a hard task. But yeah, this is way more busted than I thought it would be. As you can see, we're already up to 23k. This is the money problem sorted. Why take fire sale when there is infinite money available right here? And there's level 60 crafting. That's a hard task as well. This is insane because not only am I making incredible bank just standing here doing this all at once, but as you can see, I'm getting more emeralds put into my bank every time I do this. So kind of once I've got up to, I don't know, I'll probably go to like 80k, go grab the emeralds out of my bank, sell them all. That's an easy 100k. Problem solved. Now I'm going to start wrapping up a lot of little tasks in the desert. So that's an Alkarid warrior defeated. There's room number 1. Room number 2. 46 thieving. Room number 3. Okay, so I'm just knocking out a quick Temperos as we go. Watch this. That's insane. Temperos is going to be so quick. This is insane. I am really looking forward to doing Temperos, which is surprising because I'm kind of sick of doing it on my main, especially the solos, but I don't know if there's a task for just looting the pool, but I know that I could get a unique. So, and there's the Tome of Water and the Fish Barrel are definitely a task. So let's have a look. I'll save you 20 seconds. We got nothing and there's no task. Temperos is definitely going to be an amazing source of food. However, I mean, bunch of salmon right there. And then I can note these and do it again. I've decided it's time to crack on with some more quests, some of the ones that I skipped earlier. I'm starting out with Daddy's Home, and one of the really nice things about this is I'm actually getting construction XP for all of the little things that I'm building, so this is going to shoot me straight into the high levels for construction. Okay, so Daddy's Home got me up to 24 construction, which is really nice. I'm now going to do Tower of Life, which gets me another 1,000 experience. Multiplied that by 8, and I'm getting 8k experience, which should get me, I think, to about level 31. There it is, guys. Another 8,000 construction XP, as well as a bit of crafting and thieving XP. That brings us up to 31 construction, which is a great start. So I figured real quick we'll take out Count Drano for Vampire Slayer. It's also an easy task, but even the attack XP will be appreciated. Should get me to 59. That's good. We're one level off equipping Dragon. Just finished off my easy clue. Just while I was thinking of something to do, let's see if we get a unique, but this should be a task regardless. Ooh, a little rope top. That's pretty good prayer bonus. And I do think there are tasks that involve having prayer bonus. How much is it? 6 prayer bonus. That's really good. That's going to come in super handy. Jesus, guys. So I just decided to come do this Slayer task just for the 10 points. Look at all these levels. This is crazy even for leagues. Oh my god, so I thought that would be a really simple task, and 40 points. That took me 6 tries. I was looking up it on the wiki if I was doing something wrong. It's based on your range level. Oh, great, so that one I got first try. Pan for a Dread, another medium task, super easy. Fantastic, and that's Sleeping Giants done, and that's a lot of smithing XP. Not super necessary, but still nice. And I'm really looking forward to doing some Giants Foundry. This is one of the best updates to come to Old School, in my opinion. Of course, it wouldn't be RuneScape without 2 things. A little bit of AFK time to do something on the side while you play, and also going incredibly dry on basic items that you need to progress your account. Okay, so while this baby Empling teases me because there is a task and I am 1 level off being able to catch it barehanded, I don't have a thing, but we need to do some Puro at some point anyway, so we'll get him eventually. However, it is time for me to make the video that you're watching now, so I'm going to need some AFK time. I've got a couple of tasks in mind. I definitely want to do some fishing. There's 100 willow logs that I need to chop and burn, and then we'll kind of see where we go from there. Instead of going straight into wood cutting, actually, let's get our root axe from these tree spirits. This should be semi-AFK, though I will probably melt them with Fire Strike. God for that. Oh, I have to keep it down because it's super late. I have killed 113 of these guys. The drop rate is 1 in 32. I have 13 adamant axes. Oh my god. I've never been so excited to see a rune axe. Just to put in perspective how long I was there for about 50 minutes. And I have gotten 1,000 nature runes, a bunch of really high level herbs, some great seeds. It was a great trip, but my god, I just wanted to get my rune axe so I can chop some willows in peace. So that was League's Day 1, guys. What an absolute blast that was. I am super looking forward to my second day, and I'll be able to get up early and start straight from the get-go. However, I just want to say thanks for watching. Have a great time. Take care. Goodbye.